Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter 2. So we've still got these two dwarves to find somewhere.
Bonaparte.
How can I help?
I hope I've done that. I have a feeling I have. Jesus, what? Why is that truly horrid? This hulking, powerfully built creature looks something like a cross between a great ape and a beetle. The low rounded head is dominated by a massive pair of mandibles and rows of triangular teeth. It has two big compound eyes like a beetle's, with two smaller eyes like an ape's in between. Armour plates cover virtually all of its chitinous body, whose scattered feelers resemble sparse hair. So this is obviously just like a dire Umberhulk. And Umberhulk's pretty brutal anyway. He says as he kills it in like 2 combat rounds or something, taking no damage. Isn't that our persistent spell? Oh, it looks like a dead end anyway. How is he going ahead of me then? Oh no, don't get into combat. We've not... Oh, I wasn't expecting combat, that's why I ran through the spikes.
I cannot move while I am overburdened.
Oh, well that looks interesting. Is that a wandering spirit? No, that's me. How did I get up there? Ah, good. I found a spirit. Hello, spirit.
Do I live?
That was actually pretty cool, the way that appeared. No, I'm afraid you do not.
I thought not. You know why? No pain. Never fought a battle and came out feeling like this. Like nothing.
What battle?
The last battle, when all that remained of Ilfarn went out to meet the Guardian. They say we won, walled him up in some plane of shadow, but I don't call that a victory. Victory's when I swing my axe and split my foreman's skull. That was no victory, even for the worm.
What worm? A worm fought for the King of Shadows?
Of course not. The worm was on our side. A right hero he was. Wizards called him up from somewhere. Said he'd come to put an end to the Guardian. Good thing we had him, too. He fought even tougher than he looked. Managed to distract the Guardian while the wizards did their work. Ended bad for him, though.
Well, what happened to the worm?
The Guardian did for him, like he did for all of us. We saw him fall, just dropped out of the sky, all shining, like he was carved from diamond. The wizards weren't ready yet, so they sent us in next. Last I remember, the whole host of Dardath was marching forward, me and a few others at their head. Then, all around us, these little shadows. They were everywhere, hundreds of them, and one of them, he was just there, in front of me. All of a sudden, so close, and he reaches for me, and...
Yeah, he must have died, but, your people won the battle. No, they didn't. Well, they did. But then, not really, because that's why I'm here. And you ended up here.
Not at first. I think I would have gone with the others. I could feel them, you know. Feel them drifting off, going somewhere. But not me. I made an oath.
What exactly did you swear?
It was before the battle. Swore I wouldn't come home till the Guardian was slain. We all said the words, but I meant them.
In that case, I need your help. I mean to fight the King of Shadows.
Aye, whatever you need. Thunderbelly's your dwarf.
Yes. Can't move! Carrying too much stuff.
I can't move carrying all this stuff. What's going on?
Yes?
Java is getting very confused.
How can I help?
Hope you like.
I think she's just switching because she was in close range. I think she's probably
Yes.
still got enough bolts left. Yeah, she's got loads of bolts. In fact, she didn't switch. Why didn't you switch? That probably means I haven't set something up right.
Yes?
And she still doesn't have a helmet.
Yes.
Still, I've got loads of loot. Must be able to armor with some of it. Oh, and here's our other spirit. So it does leave one thing I haven't investigated.
I can smell you, plunderer. I can taste your steel and hear the rustle of the hundreds you've slain, swirling and fading in your wake.
I'm no plunderer. I'm a bloody paladin of Torm.
Of course you are. You're a plunderer of words and memories and names. I've got words aplenty, plunderer, but you'll find them useless enough, for I'm poor in memories and starved of names. Names? You won't find names in this place, plunderer. Only questions. He's drained us all of names just like we took his.
Surely you must have a name.
What is a name when its meaning is lost? It is nothing but a word on a crumbling page, referring to other words on other crumbling pages, all signifying nothing. Tell me, plunderer, have you asked yourself the question yet? Have Have you seen past the ramblings of priests, past the sobs and sighs of broken minds, and spied the real conundrum?
Out of character. Names are meaningless, aren't they? They're just the noises you make to get someone's attention if you think about it. Like, there isn't really anything in a name. Roses would spell sweet and stuff, but yeah, names don't mean anything. Have I seen past the ramblings of priests? No. There's no... Well, if you mean priests of Torm, they're not rambling, they're telling the truth. Other priests, I guess. We'll assume he's referring to priests of shit gods, because that's probably who he came into contact with. Shitty dwarven gods. What conundrum is that?
Ilfan was destroyed by the very guardian whose sole purpose was to protect our nation. He was the perfect protector, and yet he turned against us. But why? We stripped him of his name so he had no pride. We stripped him of his self so he had no ambition. His purpose was as pure as it was simple: to protect his nation and destroy its enemies. He wasn't flawed, he was perfect. Yet still, he was our doom.
As another aside, stripping someone of their pride and ambition sounds like making him a pothead. You don't want a pothead as a guardian. No offense if any potheads are watching. Yeah, the reason he destroyed you isn't because he meant to or forgot his purpose. It's because he was destroyed by the Shadow Weave. It corrupted him.
No, that isn't the reason at all. The Guardian turned to the Shadow Weave to further his purpose, only to keep himself alive that he might protect his nation. There's a dirty little secret, one the others won't tell you. We struck first. We never bothered to learn the Guardian's intentions.
His voice sounds a lot like it belongs in Sacrifice. I don't know if it was Deserks. Or just the processing. You struck first. That is news. That is news to me. What were his intentions?
Who can say? The blood-drunk elf girl swooped in before we could ask, before we could think. Yes, the Guardian's nature had changed, but what did that mean? What did he want? Revenge? Did he want his life back? Did he simply want to feed? We didn't even try to find out. As for me, I don't think his motives had changed at all, nor have they ever.
So you think he's still trying to defend the country of Ilfan?
Perhaps. Or, lacking an Ilfan to defend, he is simply trying to destroy her enemies, wherever he perceives them to be.
That's quite an interesting perspective. Do you want to talk about it on the way with me?
Or perhaps it is merely the ramblings of a shattered and nameless mind. Make of it what you will. For my part, I will follow you and say no more.
Well, that's all 6. So I guess that just means we have to make sure that there's a path to the communion tree to each of them with no ghost lights. Well, this chap and this woman would go down this path. And I can't see any working ghost lights here. Don't know how I have to cash in the ghost lights. I don't know if I have to talk to the librarian. You're not trapped, so that's at least 3 can get here. This tree stretches its gnarled limbs into the darkness, as if drinking in the gloom and stagnant air. Incredibly, the tree itself seems to be carved of stone, yet its branches are as lifelike as any you have seen in the sunlit wilds, and it emanates a strange pulsing vitality. So it's made of stone but feels alive. The druids might have something interesting to chime in there. she isn't here. We definitely don't want 2 clerics and a druid, even though they're all good classes. We got enough.
You have returned. What may this one do for the living?
I've cashed in all the ghost lights. I guess I've got questions about the place.
My knowledge is yours.
Okay, that's not where we cash it in. I must have missed one. Oh, what are you doing? You're just confused. Or maybe you can't get here. No, you can get here, you've just got confused. Right, I'm going to have to keep an eye out for some ghost lights. There must be somebody who doesn't have a clear path. Oh, this is new. Workbenches. This piece of iron has a silvery rune inscribed on its surface. It looks like it might be useful to fix some of the marred rune on the construct surfaces. So that must be mine back home.
How can I help?
Just check no one left us anything in here. I wouldn't see why they would. Well, you've got a clear route, so that's at least 1, 2, 3, 4 of you with clear route. I haven't taken that path. So this man has a clear path. I can't see who doesn't, in fact. Okay, well, this is simply a dead end. There must be something I have to do to cash it in. But how? I think we turned them all off. I don't understand what else I've got to do. I've certainly got enough for most of these spirits to find their way back.
Yes?
Oh, I have to double... Ah, that's dumb. I have to keep clicking him at every ghost light, do I? Yes, I do.
How can I help?
Where are you going?
Yes?
Don't tell me I've done a fucking lap. No, I haven't. Was there a woman in here? No. Did she take... She didn't do a whole bloody block, did she, to get this way? Are they just running in circles? No, they have gone the right way, I think. No, they bloody haven't. What? This is fucking dumb. This is fucking stupid. Why have they done a whole bloody lap? Why didn't they just go in there? Right, now I've fucking lost everyone. I'm so fucking lost. Why didn't they come in here? No, I've got turned around, haven't I? There's so many fucking blobs on this map, they're all fucking lost. Right, that's where we got the merchant's bench. I'm sure there are more people around here somewhere. Yeah, you're here. I'll have to get the dwarf as well. Are they going somewhere based on where I click on them? Or is it just... I don't know. If I have to sit through this though, anyone watching, you've got to sit through this as well. If you think it's fucking dumb, then don't write to me. I mean, half these places don't even have any fucking lights. Isn't this exactly where the woman just ran through? In the opposite direction? Yes, it is! No, you just come from there! What? Why did you take that fucking path? What the fuck? So, despite agreeing to come with you, despite wanting to come with you and saying they'll follow you, despite the difficulty being that only humans can turn the lights on and off, and that's the point of the setup, isn't it? If we remember rightly, it's to stop the undead ghost wandering out. These guys do everything in their power, despite being trapped in a time loop where in their head they're in the middle of a purification ritual. They do everything they can not to go to that room because ghosts, I don't know. And then you've got to use the gates to force them to go there. Why is that necessary? I don't know. Maybe it was programmed for a different dungeon that got cut or something. Where have all the others got to? Seems unlikely, doesn't it, with the rest of the setup? But that's what happens. As I say, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What? You're meant to go to the tree. There isn't a ghost light there. There isn't even one fucking drawn. Oh, this is fucking so all the text says they'll come with you and that they're trapped and believe they're in the middle of a ritual. What am I meant to do? Why am I even meant And they to want do to go it? to the tree.
Where have they all gone now?
I don't know.
I don't get it. You were already fucking there.
Oh, I bet. Oh, I don't have to worry about spacing them out, do I? Oh, for fuck's sake. Because they're meant to go dwarf, elf, aren't they?
This is fucking retarded.
No, I don't know why my AI is all bugged out. Oh, I've got another one here, have I? Why are you following? Oh. Oh, they're not marked, are they? Well, this is going to be a very long and dull episode. But I'm going to leave it in because it's a very long and dull puzzle. And it just doesn't make any sense. Why would the ghosts deliberately not go there?
Follow me!
In ancient times, the Guardian was created to protect Ilfarn. If the time has come to dismantle our great instrument, you will be an agent of its destruction. Take this blessing of communion. May its soothing light comfort you on your travels.
The fourth part of the ritual is complete. Focus your will upon the statue. Know that though the King of Shadows may wound you countless times, you have the power to undo the damage he does to you, or to others.
You have received the Soothing Light special ability, which grants regeneration abilities and removes negative levels from a single character. It can be accessed through the drop-down menu. So we've got quite a nice series of powers here. Even outside the quest powers, they're actually pretty useful. Still, I think that's a good place to end the episode. Yeah, that puzzle was a bit of a non-event, really. Didn't really have any difficulty as a puzzle, except for knowing it was a puzzle. You have anything to add, Balor?
You have returned a measure of peace to this place. For that I am grateful.
Yeah, of course we brought peace. We put the spirits to rest. Why'd I have to sound so stupid? Yeah, I know I did.
My fellow spirits were in torment, and their pain found expression in the foul creatures that walk these halls. Thanks to you, their torment has abated, if only for a time. Should you defeat the Guardian, I believe that peace will settle over this place at last. Rest will be bittersweet for me. My undeath will end, but my books will crumble even as my body turns to dust.
That's alright, we'll read the books. Alright, there we go. Thank you for watching, and I hope you come back for some more Neverwinter Nights 2. Should probably head back to the keep.